Well, there it is. Hi guys, welcome to another Warcraft 3 Reforged video. This time we're looking at the model for Frostmourne and the Lich King armor. So the description over at the Wowhead article says Frostmourne hungers. We're taking a look at Frostmourne's model from Reforged in greater detail, as well as the Lich King's armor. In Warcraft 3, Nazul left Frostmourne in an icy cave in Northrend, hoping Arthur's Menethor would pick it up and become an agent of the Lich King. Heedless of the warnings surrounding the blade's power and corruption, Arthas vowed to suffer any curse if it would mean saving his homeland. The ice surrounding the Frostmourne shattered, allowing Arthas to wield the blade and transform into a Death Knight, claiming thousands of souls for the blade. Based on Reforged data mining, when Arthas picks up the blade, his model will transform. As we have seen, there is a goodish looking Arthas and then a not so goodish looking Arthas. So Frostmourne is finally shattered by Ashbringer at the end of the Lich King encounter in the Wrath of the Lich King. The freed souls then attack the Lich King, allowing players to finish him off. The shattered fragments are then forged into blades of the Fallen Prince, the Frost Death Knight artifact item in Legion. As for the armor, the spirit of Nazul was shackled to the Lich King's armor, and then sealed inside the Frozen Throne. Below, you can see the armor pieces, and how it looks inside the block of ice, and the original graphics from Warcraft 3. So, I don't think these models are completely finished, are they? They're in greater detail, but I don't know if they're finished detail. As with any of this content, bear in mind that not necessarily any of it is truly finished. And again, with this content, make sure to thumbs up if you enjoy it. Thank you very much for the consideration. So here's the Lich King armor that we will get in Reforged. Looking very spiky. The tips of the gloves. The rest of it looks pretty much on point. I like the skulls. I like the very dramatic crystal that represents the middle section. And of course, can't go too far wrong with that helmet. Very symbolic. The posture is very similar. A lot of people have said it looks like he's playing keyboard and mouse. He's like slightly leaned back and just casually leveling up in Warcraft 3, playing some 4 versus 4 RT. If he leans forward and starts smashing the desk, it's probably because he's got bad allies. Let's come over and take a look at the next. So this is the new Glacier, so where he will be hiding within. Although I'm surprised we really can't see the model. Are we supposed to be able to see the model here? Is he supposed to be hidden? I guess you can actually. If you look really carefully, I can see the helmet here. But it's very, very difficult to distinguish in comparison to the old Warcraft 3 model version. So I think he is in there. It's just, you really got to squint a little bit. You can sort of see some draping of armor here and there. And then like a kind of chain that's here. There's the old model. So the Glacier block of ice that contains the Lich King armor is very, very bright in color, very see-through. So the original model definitely stands out a lot more and is emphasized quite heavily with the contrast of the dark Lich King armor as opposed to the bright light of the Glacier. Here is the model for Frostmourne. It is pretty darn in-depth. I don't know the model exactly how it should look, so when comparing, I can't tell you whether this is 100% accurate, but it does seem to resemble... 1-4 actually. I just had an idea. Who's that guy? Warcraft 3 Arthas kills terrorist. Spoiler, by the way. Cinematic. See if that finds what I'm after. HD maybe, so we can get a clearer look. High quality. Kills his father HD. Or there's high quality. Let's take a quick look. We're not going to watch the whole thing, but we are going to cut to the bit that matters. Which is the slow camera pan up. Is this HD? Let's try the other one. Hello there, Pylord. Okay, this channel is dead. Welcome to my Twitch channel. Twitch.tv/witty. It's dead channel. Alright, this looks better quality. Well, somewhat. Right, here we go. So, pay attention to the sword as you see it. Alright, yeah, so you do have that kind of golden... You got this symbols, so I'm not sure if it has these symbols. Like a kind of almost gem with some runes above and below. So, the runes aren't blue, whereas in the model... Let me find it. The runes are blue. So this part is missing like that kind of gem section with like 3 runes above and 3. So it's definitely not exactly the same, but obviously it doesn't have to be. They're taking whatever direction they want for it. The skull, I think it's this one. So you've got these kind of bolted parts, which is actually accurate. You've got 3 bolted parts here. And then this comes off in a different fashion. This looks more spiky. This looks more sort of practical in a way to protect the hands of the wielder, but then again you've also got this part for that. This is more curved in various spots, whereas I don't think the original is. It has actually got... Oh, no, I'm wrong. It has actually got those curvatures going along it. So it's more or less pretty much spot on. Then you've got like the horn heads and the little skulls at the side. So pretty much smack on. You can't really claim it's too different. Boom. And then he moves with conviction. So there you go. The model is pretty much spot on. It's just the very bottom section of it might not necessarily be exactly identical, but I don't think that's worth kicking up a fuss about, to be frank with you. I think the model looks fantastic here. So there's the handle side from it, point of view. Taking a look at the hilt. I love how the horns just kind of wrap around. A very sharp looking blade. You don't want to be on that end of it. And then we have a picture of Arthas with the hammer and him with the sword when he changes. So it's a very, very powerful looking sword, and he's wielding it with one hand. Look at the size of this thing. That's got to weigh an absolute ton, to be frank with you, especially with all the ornaments and decorations. So, one last thing to take a look at. Actually, no, I don't think so. I thought there might be a video, actually. But you can see the Lich King's armor, Frostmourne, and then the models. So, thank you guys very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Just keeping you updated as best as possible with all the Warcraft 3 Reforged news. If you did, make sure to thumbs up and have a nice day. Take care.